Ladies and gentlemen, for the next session, we will have Faculty of Medicine. Faculty of Medicine, or FK Unpad, was established based on the philosophy of beneficial for community and together in equality. It was founded in 1957, one of the four forerunners in Unpad, as one of the most favorite study programs of Faculty of Medicine in Indonesia. FK Unpad provides various study programs from bachelor, master, and doctoral studies with each specialized natures. Without further ado, we will hear more from the representative from Faculty of Medicine. The time is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ms. Indri, for such a great introduction of our beloved faculty. So, please introduce myself. I'm Gozali, and accompany me also Ibu Sri Yusmita. I'm coming from. I'm right now as the chairman of the undergraduate bachelor study program here in the Faculty of Medicine. When we were in this study program, we produced the first phase of general physician. And Ibu Sri Yusmita here, can you say hello also, Ibu Ita?
Yeah, hello everybody. Good morning. One regard from us. Welcome to Faculty of Medicine. My name is Sri Yusmita. I am the head of international office from the faculty. So today we are going to present and tell you the story about our faculty, and maybe you can get more information after that. Yes.
Okay. So in this session, we will have two agenda. The first agenda that we will give you a brief exposure about what happened, and then all the activity in our study programs, particularly in undergraduate study program of medicine and also veterinary medicine. And then the second agenda will be followed as a discussion. So I will have my screen share. Thank you, Ms. Indri. Okay. So the Faculty of Medicine, as Ms. Indri said, that we almost gained for this 7 decade when we produced. First of all, we produce a general physician, but right now we produce a graduate from undergraduate into postgraduate, or from general physician and then master's and also doctorate graduate. And this is our dean, consists of a great leader from the clinician and also a public health. And we very sure that with the combination we can make a good graduate in the general physician. So we have several study programs from undergraduate to postgraduate, concerning from midwifery diploma, when we produce midwifery that ready to practice in the field. And then undergraduate study program starting from general physician and also veterinary medicine. And we have master's program from biomedical master program, public health master program, midwifery, epidemiology, and the new one is anti-aging aesthetic medicine, which is a great program actually. And also we have a specialist and a postgraduate program, a doctorate program in medicine. Besides those academics program, we also have a postgraduate in specialist program, ranging from obstetric gynecology, anesthesiology, and then pediatrics. And we have actually 23 study programs, specialist programs. And these study programs are supported by a quality lecturer from professor, associate professors, until all the assistant professor that will guide you and then escort you to be a great general physician, even until specialist and postgraduate study. And it is proven that this quality program, since in the Faculty of Medicine is as a number 3 rank in the World University rankings. And it's a proof as this is the quality and great faculty study programs. For the international aspect, so we have the opportunity to make collaboration in abroad. So therefore, we make an international modular courses. It means that if you study here in the Faculty of Medicine, you have a chance to gain not only a lecture but also practicing and exchange between countries. So will gain an experience how to study and then practice medicine in abroad. Okay, we have several modular courses, even ranging from bachelor, specialist, and a postgraduate. Therefore, one of the opportunity that also supports this study program, because we integrate this study program into research and innovation in the community service. So therefore, from the innovation we gain from the study program can be applied in the research and then also applied in the community service. So like this, all the lecturer has gained like this quality research and also proof in our publication international journal. This slide shows that we have a great collaboration and intense collaborations in education, research, and community service ranging from the European countries, Asians, of course, and then also lots of several countries from middle and then middle income countries. So now there is a double degree program, which is, I think, this is interesting program that we collaborate with our collaborators in Asia. We call it in University Kebangsaan Malaysia, located in Kuala Lumpur. This program has been established in 2004 because the Unpad was our state of the art in the curriculum, qualified resources, and then also lecturers. And again, the supporting one is a similar culture between these two countries. And then officially, we have in the 2006, we have a twinning program between Unpad and UKM, which is combining a preclinical years in the 3-year study in Unpad and then continued with clinical years, about 3 years in UKM. Previously, from 2006 until 2015, this program actually have the objective to produce general physician for Malaysian demand. But right now, because the Malaysian right now has already been sufficient in the number of the general physician so in the beginning 2017, this program can admit an international student, even from Indonesia. So if you want to apply this program, you will have 3 years in Bandung and then another 3 years in Malaysia, which would be a great experience to have a study abroad, even in Malaysia. Okay, so this is what we explained before. So in the output of the study program, this double degree program, you will have 2 degree. First is Sarjana Kedokteran, which is you will gain from Unpad, and then MBBS you will gain from the UKM. Okay. Not also the undergraduate study program will have a double degree program. Also, in the master program, in the biomedical master program, and also in doctorate program, we have this dual degree. So, international affair in Unpad is very developing right now, and then particularly in the Faculty of Medicine. So again, it's still a very nice experience that you can study abroad, collaborate each other. From this study program, also, we integrate the student activity. So therefore, in the middle of their study program, particularly in the Bachelor of Medicine study program, we have an inbound and outbound exchange program. This will empower you, not only the experience, but you can have endorsement to innovate by studying abroad, and also facilitate by the student organization. We call it Asia Medical Student Association and Center for Medical Students activity. You can join an exchange program in undergraduate study program. Okay, so this is our facility. We have several campus. We have this is in Jatinangor, this is in Bandung near Hasan Sadikin General Hospital, and we have also the Center of Ophthalmology in Jalan Cicendo, and several hospitals covering from all the way in West Java. Okay, this will be your facility in studying medicine here. And right now, we are focusing here to expose you about the undergraduate study programs. We have medicine undergraduate study program, and we have veterinary medicine. And this is, as Ms. Indri said, these two programs is one of the most competitive study programs in Unpad, and it can be entrance from SNM PTN and SBM PTN, even also Jalur Mandiri. Okay. Now, how about the medicine undergraduate program? So, the undergraduate medicine study program here, we have these educational principles is SPICES: student-centered, problem-based, integrated, community-oriented, earning clinical exposures, and then we do it in systematic way. So by using these SPICES, you will have an opportunity. Yeah, will be a media to give you, to endorse you, and to gain you the very important skills to face the world. We have 6 C's: character and citizenship, where by using not only a problem but the situation, like for instance this hour right now with pandemic, so how we innovate and then we learn something about medicine, therefore we can have a new idea to solve the problem. We also learn how to communicate and collaborate each other, because in this two study program, you will have friends that also intense in studying programs like a tutorial group, and then also with other friends. And in this study program, by using student-centered, and you will have the opportunity to increase your critical thinking and use them to solve the problems. And we endorse you to have a creative mind and a creative innovation products, not just only an idea for minimal, but you can also have a practical idea to be practiced. The delivery method in these two study programs, we will have a tutorial, interactive lecture, skills training, until the project-based learning. So therefore you have an engagement not only in the material of the study program, but also with the surroundings. The learning also itself, you will have a dedicated tutors that will guide you and escort you in your study program. A group self-paced on a learning management using a design thinking approach that therefore endorse you how to be innovative. And the important thing also, you will have a counselor, a dedicated counselor to escort you, and then have a friend to talk to, for instance, either in academic or non-academic aspect. What we especially before is problem-based, and now getting into abroad, we give you a triggering situation. So therefore, you're not only solving the disease itself, but you solve the problems in the society. It's getting bigger and more challenging, actually. And then this is one of the examples how we study. So from the community into the individual, and then you mix everything and then solve in the community service. Okay. So this is all the picture about how you will study, but this is before the pandemic. And after adapting the curriculum in this pandemic view. So we still can running. Aku rapopo, like in a Japanese say. So we are adapting, doing an online teaching learning. So therefore, we still have a guarantee for to graduate a general physician. This is one of the skills training program. Again, this is before pandemic, and in this this pandemic right now, we are adapting how this training can be scheduled. And then I will give you, so previously is about the study programs as Bachelor of Medicine. Now I will give you a brief exposure about veterinary medicine. So the veterinary medicine is a new study programs that produce a veterinarian. So because right now there's one of the view that there's a huge connection between animal in surroundings with the human's disease and also in the community. So therefore, to increase the welfare between these two, Unpad feels important to develop this study program. So this veterinary medicines consists of preclinical, clinical, and paraclinical. And this is how they studying from small animal until a big animal, from pet until the farm animal. So it's very, very give you an experience and challenging experience. So what is the field of giving a veterinary medicine? As you know, we have lots of field from to be a veterinarian. Okay, there's and previously is about studying, but also we have to learn a soft skill. Also, we have several and lots of student activity ranging from an outdoor, and then studying abroad, and about religious, photography, everything. So if you have a hobby, you can join this medical activity. Combining the studying and also the soft skill that you get from your student activity, we have a huge gain in student activity. We have mahasiswa berprestasi, and then lots of champions in the competition in ranging from national into international. So this is the activity. Yeah, the activity is before the pandemic again, but see how happy they are, not only studying. Okay, so we combine the community service in this study program. So with engaging the community, learn from the community, you're not only studying, but also solving the problems in the community, like helping the children, joining the puskesmas, and then starting an early clinical exposure there would be a very nice experience if you learn medicine in Unpad. So that's all. Again, it's a great opportunity and very happy experience learning medicine in Unpad. Okay, that's all. So we will continue with the discussion. Thank you, Ms. Indri.
Okay, thank you, Bapak, for the great explanation and a compact, detailed study programs that Faculty of Medicine have. So right now we have several questions coming from our participant in YouTube live chat. The first question is, if you're about to take double degree abroad, are we eligible to have medical license practice abroad?
Okay, thank you. So the nice thing about this double degree program, you will have the opportunity to practice either in Indonesia or in Malaysia from the minimally required. And if you want to practice in Indonesia, because this dual degree program make you an international graduate, so therefore there is a regulation issued by the Per Council. So are you eligible to have practice medical in abroad? Yes, you are eligible, but you need to follow the regulation in each country when you are going to practice. Maybe Busri, you want to add something?
Yeah, so it is very important to know that if you graduate from this double degree. So you can practice not only in Indonesia or Malaysia, you also have opportunity to practice in another country. But of course, we have to know very detail about the requirements in every country, because it will be different. So maybe in one specific country they ask for adaptation, but maybe in another country they can just receive the MBBS degree. But don't worry about that, because this is a standard program. So I think if you can finish it very well with a good mark, so there will be no problem for that. I think that's.
Okay, thank you, Bu Ita. Okay, maybe you can also continue with the questions. Do we have any epidemiology program? If so, is it doing any research regarding the current COVID-19 pandemic? Maybe you can also answer the program.
Yeah. Please. Yes. Currently, I am the head of the epidemiology study program for the master degree. So yes, we do have epidemiology master degree. And regarding the COVID pandemic, our staff are working in Ministry of Health, helping the West Java province and also Bandung City a team for COVID to work with the data and analyze the data, of course. And some of the students is also involving in the project. And we know that right now Unpad, Faculty of Medicine, particularly working with the vaccination research. So also our staff is working with and dealing with the data and all of the process. So I think we are part of it, and also Unpad have a specific satgas for that. So I think it's also a big issues, and we are part of it. Okay, I think that's all.
Okay,
and then
thank you.
We missed the second question. Pak Jali, about the certification of veterinary study program. I think because it is a new program, it's just started in the last few years. So I think we in the next coming year, the international certification will be part of our goals, of course. But for right now, I think because we are still new, so maybe we still have to work with the national certification first, and then after that we will work for the international certification. Do you have another information for that?
Yeah, I think that's enough. That's because it's a new study program, which is very nice program. So we can also make it integrated with the 6 questions. Apa yang membeda? What's the difference between midwifery Unpad and also veterinary Unpad with other faculty? So for veterinary in Unpad, different with other campus is in Unpad we support the program. We call it One Health. It is One Health. It's about concerning that there's a huge connectivity between human and animal, not only in a psychological way, but only how the pathogenesis and pathophysiology from normal to disease and disorder between human and animal. That would be the difference in Unpad. We call it a local value. And then for the difference between midwifery Unpad and also other midwifery, well, the midwifery in Unpad is 4th diploma. So I think it's different between other campus. The other campus is the 3rd diploma. What's the difference between the 4th diploma? So 4th diploma or diploma 4. So the graduate from this midwifery and Unpad is specific graduated for a lecturer for other midwifery. So they can be a lecturer midwifery. Yeah, of course, to have as a lecturer in a midwifery program. And then we continue to the questions.
Yeah, I think there is
number 4, Ita,
Yes, number 4. Is there any difference in the process to become a practical doctor in Indonesia if you compare with abroad countries? So yeah, uh, or everywhere is standardized for 4 years in bachelor and residencies, or if we have a different type.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Jadi,
I
how
can.
about
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Thank you. So, a general physician graduates, we have a competence, and then we have also the curriculum. The competence in the output of the process. So the process itself can be different from either every campus in the national or international. We call it a curriculum. So the curriculum can be different because they will graduate to a certain particular competence, which is this competence is valid into international. So that's the difference. The process curriculum itself is the how they have this local and global value, but the competence itself is the same, general practitioner. That's it. I think I hope we can the answer the number 4 question. So Miss Indri, is there any questions from the YouTube stream?
Yes, Bapak. Maybe question number 5. Does FCON currently do any pro bono work or free social
Oh
services to
yeah, pro
society?
bono. What is a
Yeah,
pro bono?
yeah.
What I knew, bono is a U2 band personnel. Can you explain
No.
what pro bono? Mungkin
I
Bu Ita or Indri. Yes.
I think it's related to community
Yes.
service. Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
Since we are a medical faculty, so we have a lot of work doing with a community and also helping community center for so many work. So in every year we have a special program like Jali, that we go to another side of the apa namanya a place in West Java province particularly, and then we do some community service there from not only research but also what is that free service for the treatment, also sometimes we do what is that free sunatan massal, right? And then cataract operation and so many work. So from the undergraduate students until the specialists, we work together in a specific place, and we do it every year. And of course, since Indonesia have so many earthquake and also flood and also other disasters, so we also part of that. So I think maybe Pak Jali can add some information.
Yeah. Okay, now I know the pro bono. I thought bono was a U2 personnel. Thank you, Miss Indri and Bu Ita. So the special thing about that you learn medicine in Unpad, again, we integrate studying with the community service. So in each semester, either in the undergraduate study, we will have an elective program. In this elective program, you will go to community service, you will go to the village, you will go to the hospital, when you can engage with community there, engage your material there, and also you will have an innovation. So indeed, by doing this studying, we also have a public community service. Okay, the next question, should we take SBMPTN or Ujian Mandiri test first to join Faculty of Medicine? Okay, there are several ways to enter medicine program in Unpad. You have three ways. First is SNMPTN, and then the second is SBMPTN, and the third is the independent pathway. So whether when you need to first join, well, what we know that SNMPTN is coming from the regulations from the schools, from your high school. But SBMPTN, you will have a competitive competitive rates together with Mandiri itself. So where to join? Well, I think it's better you see the schedule first. You can go to smup.unpad.ac.id where you can have an information about schedule itself. And then about regarding SBMPTN, maybe you can see the information from the LTMPT website. So maybe Ibu Ita, you want to add something?
Yeah, particularly for the double degree program, we like the explanation of Dr. Ghazali that we have undergraduate with the UKM, and we also have a master program with the Queen Mary, and also the doctoral degree with the Kobe University. But especially for the undergraduate with the UKM, there is a special recruitment or open registration for that. So you can also open our website in international.fk.unpad.ac.id. There is an explanation about that. What are the requirements and how you can register and then follow all of the procedure. Yeah, I think that's for the double degree.
Okay.
Can we move to another question? It's about specialist program. What are the specialist program in Unpad? And which one is the international one?
Okay, so yes, we have 23 specialist program in Unpad, which is, I think, is one of the institutions have a complete specialist program. And then the one, and I think it's not the only one, yeah, but maybe only 2 institutions in our country that we have a nuclear medicine, which is only here, and I think is it in Jakarta or Surabaya? I don't know, but it's rare actually, and we have this specialist program. So is this specialist program goes internationally? Yes. Our study program from undergraduate until the postgraduate, either in the specialist program, goes internationally. So we will, like we mentioned before, we have this modular international course, yeah, Bu Ita, yeah, that,
yes.
That managed by each study program. So we goes internationally, even in the specialist program.
Yeah, we have so many modular courses which is offered, and also we have some partner from another university abroad, which if you are the students of the specialist program, you will have an opportunity to work as internship, and you can gain so many experience in another university which are partner. And then you can spend maybe 3 to 6 months maybe there, and then you can some of the study program also offer even not only the science but also the practical. I think working in the hospital and also doing some operation in other hospital and also university abroad. I think that's a good opportunity for international atmosphere. Yeah, and we still have so many questions here. About does the Faculty of Medicine support English-based learning in real-life learning classroom? Okay, Pak Jali, please explain.
Okay, thank you, Gita.
How is in the classroom?
Yeah. So in this, particularly in undergraduate study program, the delivered language actually in English. We will have the learning resources from English, using an English, and until how you have the assessment also in English. And so everything is in English in this undergraduate study program. So you can increase your capacity in English language.
Yeah, if you are in the double degree program, of course, everything is in English. But even if you are in the regular program, I think so many textbooks are in English. So of course, in the discussion in the classroom or even in the tutorial on mentoring program, yeah, sometimes they also mix in English discussion, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you accept transfer students?
Yes.
from other Indonesian university or from overseas universities? Not exchange, but transfer. Do we have any experience in this?
Yeah. So regulation itself, Bu Rector has this regulation to accept the transfer students. Well, indeed, they have several regulations to follow, but above of all, we can facilitate and accept the transfer student according to regulation itself. We have the regulation right now.
Yeah, I think it's possible as long as all of the requirements is fit. Yeah.
Fulfilled.
Yeah, and then about the Campus Merdeka policy is new issues. So is it possible for other faculty students to take the study program in Faculty of Medicine, and what are the requirements? So Pak Jali, you have this program, right?
Yeah. It's nice. It's a very nice program, challenging, but give you again a happy experience. So you can learn each other, collaborate each other, because solving the problem, particularly in community, we cannot do by ourselves. We have to collaborate. Like in this COVID-19, it's not only a medicine program can solve, but we have to collaborate with each other. So therefore, this Campus Merdeka is facilitate, and then we have to commit it itself in our study program to implement Campus Merdeka. We have opened several course in our faculty, and also we give the opportunity to our students to learn any course ranging from other faculty, either from inside the university or outside university. For instance, from the faculty of dentistry, they have a forensic odontology, which is very nice, like you see in the movie, like in NCI, something like that, and how you use this forensic medicine to identify human, but only from his teeth, which is very nice. So indeed, we have the commitment ourselves to the policy of the Campus Merdeka.
Yeah. So in terms of Campus Merdeka program, you are welcome to the Faculty of Medicine in Unpad. Because before this program, we also admit some students from other countries to get some course, or even if we have a specific agreements, we can then make a specific program. So like Unpad in Gunma University in Japan, even more than 20 years, we have a specific programs for inbound and outbound students, and even we can extend it into a special program like in public health. They can stay for more than 1 month here and learning so many activities. So it is very possible, and you are welcome, because we not only send our students, right, Pak Jali, to another university, but also we can receive you as magang students in our faculty.
One more thing about Campus Merdeka in undergraduate study programs. We call it an elective program, where you can choose ranging from community service, either from batch or the clinical service. You can choose this media to learn something. And we will have a plan to implement this elective at the end of the semester, kind of summer program, which will be very nice.
Yeah, in the future, I think it's open for all of the study program. I think not only the diploma, but also undergraduate, master, and also the doctoral degree.
Yes.
I think. Okay, so I think actually our time is up, but we still have one more questions. Kak, kalau di FK Unpad, so biasanya koasnya di mana? So where is the internship phase?
Okay, so the studying phase to become a general physician, there are two phases. First, the academic phases, Bachelor of Medicine, and then you will, after graduating from this Bachelor of Medicine, and then you will continue to the professional phase. We call it COAS. So the media itself, or the hospital, we will have a center hospital, Educational Side Hospital, we use this Hasan Sadikin General Hospital. And also we have networking hospital covering in West Java. So where is it? You can go to Cirebon, you can go to Garut, you can go to Indramayu or Tasikmalaya, particularly in West Java. So I think it's very nice, to see people. That's a hospital you can use in Koas.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the last question because we are kakak now, so we're becoming younger now. So we have so many rumah sakit jejaring we call So you will not only stay in Bandung or Hasan Sadikin Hospital or Cicindo Hospital, but you will gain so many experience in another hospital and also puskesmas in all over Jawa Barat. But even if you are active in the organization like AMSA or CIMSA, you can take a student exchange to another countries. And then you can also have experience in another university to get to feel how the internship in another country. So many of our students also take that opportunity. So if you're active and if you want to gain more experience, you are welcome to Faculty of Medicine Padjadjaran University. And I think that's the last question. I think our time is also up, so we give back to the MC. Thank you.
Okay, maybe there are one last question coming from our participants.
Okay.
So the question is, Pak Bu, what are the main requirements to be able to enter Faculty of Medicine Unpad?
The main requirement. Okay. Okay. The main requirements first is your dream. Your dream, your choice, and then your willingness. That's the first, that's the first and priority requirements. Because not only in medicine, studying in every program, you have this willingness, niat, and then it is chosen by yourself, not chosen by your parents or by any, but this is yours. Because we will have a huge challenge in our studying program. So if it's not coming from yourself, then there will be a problem in the middle. So it's not nice to wasting time if there is a problem. And that's the first. And then the second one, you have to pass the SNMPTN, SBMPTN, or even the competitive competition in the mandatory pathway. So study hard. I think that's all.
Yeah, from me, I remember one sentence from my beloved professor, Prof. Tri. He said that you don't have to use your white coat. So you can be anything. Even if you are in the Faculty of Medicine, you can be anything. You can be a great doctor, you can be a scientist, even you can be an artist or even a minister maybe. So please open mind that you can be anything. You don't have to use your white coat. But first, you have to enter it and you have to study hard, like what Pak Jali said, to compete with other students. Because, we know that it is more competitive now, Pak Jali. One compare 50 now to become a student, Unpad students now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you so much for the questions from our participants and also detailed and heartful answers from our speakers today. I hope that it will be very helpful and beneficial for prospective students that want to enter and join us at Faculty of Medicine. If you want to know more about Faculty of Medicine, don't hesitate to check out their website at fk.unpad.ac.id. Before we end our session with Faculty of Medicine, I would like to invite representative to give closing statement for prospective students.
Okay. So being a doctor or being a problem solver in the community, not only by to become a general physician, like Bu Ita said, not only wearing your white coat. So by entering this medicine program in Unpad, you will have the opportunity to broaden yourself in solving the problems in the community based on the aspect, particularly in health and medicine. So make your choice, make your willingness, and don't forget to study hard. I think that's all. Thank you. Bu Ita, maybe?
Yeah. Welcome to our faculty. So please check for details in our website fk.unpad.ac.id and also international.fk.unpad.ac.id, and please also come to chimsa.fk.unpad.ac.id and also amsa.fk.unpad.ac.id, because you can learn and know so many information there.